Hello. Oh no, hold on. Hello. Gosh dang that emote. And Royce, if you're listening, I saw what you did. Also, thanks you, Magic, and thank you, Royce, for the subscriptions. Oh my gosh, Alania! Thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, Magic, if you don't know, I don't know if you care, you can change your sub badge to be a first by clicking on to the left of a send a message. There's a little button and you can change it to be first if you'd rather it. I don't know what a flippin' sub badge is to have, so like now you're listed as having no audio. Okay. Hearing me with no audio. Hi everyone. Gosh dang it. So there's things that you can do, like under chat identity, there's actually a bunch of ones that you can turn on. They're called global badges. There's one that you can mark that you are watching without audio, so you're just watching. There's one for listening only. Click to the left of send a message. There's the chat identity, and then near the top of that box you should see global badge. You want to click on the one under global badge that has that looks like the no sound. You can turn them on and off. Like, they don't actually mean you're watching or without sound or without video. It's kind of just so like they're there for, hey, no, you're fixed. Also, hi Royce, hi Alania, hi Magic. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. Gosh dang, all three of you. I'm doing okay. I'm excited for it to be the weekend. And no, it's not because I'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom, for anybody wondering, because I won't be. I'm just excited for the weekend for the weekend's sake. I hope anybody who cares about Tears of the Kingdom gets it and has fun. Are there no side quests here? No, there's no. Wow, okay. Actually, because Tears of the Kingdom releases if you get it. Oh, I'm getting Tears of the Kingdom. You're getting Tears of the Kingdom ASAP. Magic's getting Tears of the Kingdom ASAP. Satan's probably getting Tears of the Kingdom ASAP. I don't know about Mick. Mick might be. Got my email from GameStop letting you know when my pre-order has shipped. Yeah, I know that, if you get it digital, I think it releases like really soon. The fun thing is I'm going to be playing more Pokemon than this weekend than Tears of the Kingdom, because there's a new Pokemon raid for Chestnut. Which I believe was the X and Y grass starter? Worried mother, age 50. A woman who moved from the eastern continent for marriage. She remained in her husband's hometown even after his death, working and raising their daughters. She's considering a visit back east in the near future, after her daughters come of age. Where did that girl get herself off to? I don't see her anywhere. I hope she hasn't run off to the valley in West, Gravel Wilds. I told her so many times never to go there. It's full of dangerous monsters. I hope she hasn't gone looking for her sister. Oh, but if she has, then what do I do? What do I do? I steal.
What's this?
Alfione, age 30. Descendant of the Guardians who have protected the sea god for generations. Their roots stretch back thousands of years to Totohaha. In truth, her ancestors were beastlings who left the island with Cataracta, which means that she has traces of beastling blood within her veins.
I watched over that egg for a long time. Then my services were no longer required. So I left. No destination in mind, just wandering. Eventually, I ended up in this town.
Satan was asking me if I was going to be doing a Sharky stream today. How long do you think it's gonna take before Satan shows up? And being like, why didn't you tell me? Ma?
It's quiet here. Not many people. My soul found calm, like the sea at sunrise. But with nothing to do but hunt and eat. Well, let's say I have time on my hands. I've already counted all the rocks that are going to fall. If you hear of any work that might suit me, I'd be obliged if you let me know. I'm a damn good hunter, even if I'm not good for much else.
So begins her next chapter.
Well now.
Ambitious youth, age 19. A young boy who loves to sing and is determined to do so professionally. Unfortunately, he is both absolutely dreadful at singing and blissfully unaware of that fact. The people in his village, too kind to burden his innocent optimism with the truth, can only listen and weep. Why? Why do the grown-ups keep stopping me from leaving the village? Don't they all get moved to tears whenever I burst out in song? If I make my debut as a singer, I'll be a star in no time. I just know it. There must be a way to sneak out of here. Oh, if the whole village went to sleep, I bet I could slip out with no one the wiser. Oh, you want everyone to go to sleep, huh? Oh, I'll put people to sleep.
Fool. Good night.
I'll knock everyone here
Fool.
out. Huh? What? You put the whole village to sleep? I feel kind of bad about this, but I'm sure they'll be happy when they learn our hometown was the birthplace of the greatest star who ever lived. I never forget the little people. I'll make sure to save a special seat for you when I put on my first big concert. Today, I take my first real step on the road to stardom. 15,000 and a gaudy hat. Okay. So that brings this. Oh, hey. How do I get to... Oh, well, that's easy enough. I can just go down here.
Out of my way. Thinking time.
So how many people are eventually excited to get other Sharky emotes one day in the future, maybe?
Hunt or be hunted!
Yes, more Sharky. Oh my gosh. Very excites. Y'all are too excited. This is level 50. Yeah, I could do it technically as long as there's no boss. I mean, even if there's a boss, I could do it. I'm technically over-leveled. I mean, I mentioned it on stream yesterday. They're fast. That I do have 4 more in the works. They are just, they take a bit of time sometimes to make, you know, art, something, lots of work, something.
Oh dear.
Ooh, chest. A bottle of befuddling dust.
Come and get me.
Ooh,
Thinking time.
run away. Run away, run away, run away with me. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a boss fight. She is in the middle
Time to clean up the filth.
of an island.
Ready?
There is definitely going to be a boss fight. Yeah, you sense the sense of danger is overwhelming.
Allow me to let you know.
I need a plan.
The deep one.
Let's go! There! Feeding time. As swift as a snake. You're too kind. What to do? Suffer. Bullseye.
Okay.
Away with
The first. Did that say the first calamity? Wow, I've never been so excited to open someone's stream only to get an ad immediately.
I'll kill you.
My prey awaits.
Something, something, something. Subscribe, something, something, something. You won't worry about ads, something, something, something.
To work.
I mean, I was excited to get the ad. Yeah, yeah,
Atone
yeah,
for your
Satan.
sins.
Ready?
Poor aim.
Cleaning time.
To work.
Now then.
Okay, so I
I'll kill you.
break in.
Here we go.
To work.
Oh, I just realized what our SP's at.
With a lion's grace.
What to do?
Playtime is over. Aber, Prince of Thieves.
Ooh.
In pursuit of knowledge. This is the end.
Ah, he doesn't have the limit
Let's
power
go.
break.
Wahoo!
Second calamity.
Very well. I won't back down. Be here.
The tide is turning. I'll kill you.
What to do?
I'll take this. My prey awaits.
I need a plan.
That's not good.
I'll kill you.
Hang in there.
That's a hope.
Very well.
If this hits.
That's how it's done.
Okay, we're fine.
Rone.
Yep, we're fine.
Not bad.
Thinking time.
For 6 months in advance? Satan. What the crap?
Calculations complete.
Right. That's the stuff.
Where was I? Here you go.
The tide is turning.
Oh my gosh. It was that, or I might have gifted. Why would you have gifted 5? There's only 5 people here.
Playtime is over. Aber, Prince of Thieves. Right.
Now let me show you what I've learned. This is the answer.
I won't back down. Be here.
The tide is turning.
Go great.
Oswald. You're too kind.
Okay.
Where was I?
I'll run you through.
Let's go. There.
Oh, perfect.
I'll run you through.
Here. There.
Cleaning time. You're too kind.
Where was I?
Great stuff, Temenos. Heads up.
Ready? Sorry, but I won't hold back. Aver, Prince of Thieves.
To repent.
Chat, you all are too much.
I need a calculations. Let me show you what I've learned. This is the answer.
Magic and Royce subscribing when I wasn't even sure. Well, I think I've lost.
As swift as a snake. Hang in there.
Slowly.
Not bad. Hang in there.
Another chance. Now then. Use this.
Better not tell Master Juba about that.
Be here.
Alania subscribing basically when the stream started.
Wait. Really?
This cannot
Okay,
be.
I can't do this side quest yet. I need to get stronger for this one. Sorry, I'm not a sandwich. Sarah is known as for producing crop textiles, which have a very unique pattern. Alas, the tradition died out long ago, and none remain who know how to weave them. Their very memory fades. The number of people who know what they are dwindles by the day. If but one of their patterns remains, I may be able to revive their beautiful craft. I happen to have a crop tapestry pattern from somewhere. You actually managed to find a crop tapestry pattern? Okay, that's your sub-badge idea. Little submarines. How would that work? And one in such fine shape, no less. Why, it's a miracle it exists. I should be able to recreate a genuine crop tapestry with it. Nay, there's no question. It's as good as done. Where am I? Yeah, I'm in the Leaflands. Okay. Oh. We're in for it now. Our good friend the nobles graced us with their presence yet again. Every night he's in here, carrying on with the loudest voice you ever heard and giving folks headaches. Gets mad as a hornet if you tell him to mind his manners, though. What are we to do? Well, first,
Time for...
beat him up.
Where was that? So sorry. That's all. Very well. So sorry. Oh dear. How's that for you?
A drunk aristocrat, age 37. An aristocrat from the Leaflands, highborn and wealthy. For some reason, he spends every night getting as drunk as possible in the village tavern, Melik. For 3 months in advance? Melik. Gotta go to work to shopping by, gosh dang it. Y'all do realize I'm already a third of the way to a new emote slot? Or no, 2 new emote slots, an animated slot and a tier 1 slot? A third of the way. Y'all, why? Unable to stop drinking after the first sip, he is also unable to control himself after the drink takes hold.
Hand it over.
What? You dare think to rob me?
I like my odds. Now then. Thinking time. I'll kill you. I've gained valuable insight.
Oh no, Sharky has supporting friends. How terrible. It is terrible. Stop it.
A worthwhile.
Good night.
Does this solve it? Thanks for shutting him up. I will not stop. No. What's next? Mick and Corey are gonna come in and immediately subscribe? He had a few too many tonight, even by his standards. I'll try and talk some sense into him when he comes to. God, my head. Must have overdone it again. We'll probably... Royce, do not subscribe as the ace couple. Do not do that. No, please don't. Stop. Apologies for all the trouble I've caused. If you know it's wrong, how about you cut back? You're gonna drink yourself to death this way. Again, my apologies. I have such fun chasing my troubles away, you see. The nobles have those too, do they? Why wouldn't we? You see, I've married into a noble family of some renown. I'm to do exactly as my wife and her mother say, no questions asked. My own daughters regard me with a steely gaze. And how could they not, seeing how I'm made to behave? It's all too much. Well now, nobles, they really are just like the rest of us. Or rather, you are at least. You're free to pour your heart out in this tavern. You would still accept me as one of your own after all the trouble I've caused? Of course. Just know that I'm only serving you peach juice for the time being. Oh, thank you. Truly. So long as you hear my tale, that is more than enough. Okay, that's this town done. That was quick. No, that can't be right. Is this a trial? Prosecutor, please restate the case. Yes, Your Honor. The item in question is the Morning Star bracelet, a venerable and highly valuable piece of art. It was in possession of art collector Count Rousseau, who was staying at the inn. However, during a brief absence by the Count, it vanished, did it not? That is correct, Your Honor, and the defendant is the very man left in charge of the inn that day. But I didn't steal anything. I wasn't even inside the inn when it happened. I was outside, cleaning. And is there anyone who can confirm this? There is. I was helping a woman who had fallen ill nearby. Then let us summon her to the courts. What is her name? I don't know. I didn't ask. Then how do you expect this claim to be believed? Such foolish assertions can be harmful to your credibility. I would be more careful if I were you. How long does this go on for? I really didn't steal anything. Please, you have to believe me. Now let us choose our deliberations on the art theft that occurred at the inn. Okay.
What's this?
Court reporter, age 30. Scrivener? In Timberane. With the court and nobility holding such power in the kingdom, its reporting corps is divided between obedient servants of power and defiant muckrakers. This scrivener goes back and forth depending on public opinion.
Well, now.
Spectator, age 47. A townsperson who enjoys observing court proceedings. He discovered this hobby after storming out of his house during a fight with his wife, but then being at a loss for what to do, dropping into court on a whim, he realized how fascinating a glimpse into the lives of others can be, and is now in the spectator's gallery almost every day.
Well, now.
Malin, age 28. A guard at the Timberane court. Never late and never absent, he loves justice above all things and is famed far and wide for always being at his post outside the court. He lives alone and has never married. Are you watching the trial? Even the judge has already decided that the defendant is guilty. I don't dare say this too loud, but I feel sorry for the poor man. If only there were some evidence to support his alibi, he could prove his innocence. Oh, so I have to find the girl. I found the person. Okay.
What's this?
A sickly woman, age 21. A woman born and raised in Timberane. Weak of constitution all her life, she's also prone to paralyzing seizures. She sometimes expresses frustration over her condition, but refuses to give up. Her treatment is ongoing. And I guess I will...
Come, my wayward lamb.
Guide her to the court proceedings? What? You brought a witness who can prove his innocence? I see. I'll announce her arrival to the judge. Witness's testimony has proven the defendant's alibi to be true. And so the court finds the defendant innocent. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Your Honor. So now the Morningstar bracelet is missing too. Just like the sapphire wreath 15 years ago. No, justice will be done. The ones who stole the sapphire wreath have already been caught and executed. It was you who handed down their sentence, wasn't it? I honestly wasn't expecting you to give them the death penalty. They got what they deserved. The royal family's black treasure had never even seen the outside world before they set their filthy hands upon it, and now it is lost. I'm so glad Bianco wasn't punished for a crime he didn't do. He actually asked me to give this to you as a token of his gratitude. He didn't want to give it to you directly, lest it look like he was bribing you. So I hope you understand. In any case, I'm relieved the truth came out in the end. Thank you. Ooh, 11,000. But it looks like there's another quest. That brings it down here. Started working at the courthouse because I wanted to see justice done. Oh. There's another one? Is there going to be any dialogue? Maybe I have to leave and come back or something. Get it to like refresh the screen. Oh, and there's one here too. Okay. So to summarize the case, several precious swords have been stolen from the armorer. Among them was the prized piece, the Azure Sun Sword. Telling you I didn't do it. If you think I'm guilty, show me proof. Did you find any of those swords at my house? Sure, we haven't found any swords. However, we have a witness who claims to have seen the defendant inside the armorer's storehouse on the day of the incidents. Yeah, because I was drunk and couldn't find my way home. But I didn't steal a thing. I'm innocent until proven guilty, you. Insert word here. What did you call me? Don't get cocky, thief. Order in the court. Order, I say. Order, 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 order. This trial's been going on for ages. The court can't seem to reach a verdict, seeing as there's no definitive evidence. But the defendant is Nero. There's no way a ruffian that notorious didn't do it. With the right proof, we could lock him up, but alas. So,
Well,
townsperson, age 57, a woman who used to run an inn with her husband. They have given the inn away and retired, but without any children of their own, she has realized that didn't realize this turned into Ace Attorney. Side quests do that sometimes. She realized that the inn gave her a reason to wake up in the morning. As a result, she arranged with the new owner to keep handling the daily cleaning.
what's the...
Townsperson, age 65. An old man who ran a local inn for many years. He recently gave up the inn to his successor, is now enjoying his golden years. Drinking a cup of tea with his wife at the end of the day. At the end of each day is his favorite pastime, and he finds choosing the right tea leaves an endlessly absorbing activity. Some people would probably find that very exciting.
What's the...
Cleric, age 22. A cleric of the Sacred Flame assigned to missionary work in Timberane. In fact, she is all but demanded this assignment from the Order's headquarters so she could get away from her older sister, whose love can be smothering. And her joke about patchouli and nettle.
Well...
Sanctum Knight, age 35. Member of the Sacred Guard assigned to Timberane. In fact, she all but demanded this assignment from the Order's headquarters so she could be near and support her beloved little sister who lives in town.
What's the...
Tavern assistant, age 27. A diligent tavern hand who is actually the second son of a prestigious noble family. He left home after finding noble society too confined and restricted by old-fashioned conventions. Now he's learning about the world by earning an honest living without revealing his origins. No! What's so wrong with what I said, Magic?
Well, now...
Remorseful old man, age 75. Father of certified wrongdoer Nero, when his son asked him to hide the stolen azure sun sword until the heat dies down, he buried it down the trail beside the Ain. Deep down, he hopes to rehabilitate his son. Oh, Nero. Oh, Nero. Oh, I have to come in at night because it's a nighttime one. You found the Azure Sun Sword? But how? In any case, I'll let the judge know. Defendant Nero, the court hereby hands down the following verdict. For stealing the Azure Sun Sword, you shall serve a sentence of 80 years. Betrayed by my old man. Listen, you got it all wrong. I was tricked. Some strange man taught me how to sneak into the armory. He said he'd give me the Azure Sun Sword if I let him keep the rest. It's true. You gotta believe me. It seems like Nero's got other crimes to answer for. I doubt he'll ever walk free again. This is a little thank you present from the prosecutor. Thanks to you, justice was done. Oh my gosh. The defendant was the last one to be seen with Judge Estelle? The victim was stabbed through the heart from the front with a sharp blade, after which he died. Which means the murderer is someone proficient with weapons and someone the judge wouldn't suspect of causing any harm. I see both qualities of a courtroom guard. Objection, this is all speculation. I had no reason to kill Judge Estelle. And what about the murder weapon? You're welcome to search my home all you like, but you won't find anything. It's true that we haven't found anything that could have made that wound. If you still don't believe me, you can ask every shop owner in the land. Take a sketch of me and ask them if I bought anything that could have ended Judge Estelle's life. What about you? You're new.
What's the...
Clerk, age 24. A woman who works at court. She sometimes makes small talk with Malin, the guard, and finds his sincerity and uprightness quite appealing. Seems that some time ago, he was taken in by his aunt who lived in the back streets of New Delsta. Judge Estelle's been murdered. They're trying the case right now, but the other judges are trying to frame Malin for the crime since they can't find the real killer. What they're trying to do is awful. They haven't even found the murder weapon. I just can't imagine what his motive would be. Malin's as honest as they come, but a sure way to prove his innocence. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go find somebody in New Delsta. In the back streets. Enter All-Star Joke here. I have a nephew named Malin. After his parents died, I took him in. 10 years ago, he told me he was going to avenge his parents and left without ever paying me back for all I did for him. Wonder what he's doing now. What? Avenge his parents?
What's...
Dour elderly woman, age 65. The aunt of Malin, court guard in Timberain. 15 years ago, Malin's parents were executed for a crime they didn't commit, and Malin swore vengeance on Judge Estelle, who sentenced them to death. Well, there's the motive.
Well now.
A townsperson, age 26. A newlywed who makes lunch for her hardworking husband with love every day. The truth is, she would rather he worked less and spent more time with her, but she isn't sure how to bring it up.
What's this?
Soldier, age 31. A newlywed whose favorite food is his wife's homemade lunches. He's determined to rise in station and give her a better life, and as such has cut back on sleep in order to work more.
Well,
Scrivener, a mid-career reporter for the Delta Times, currently sweating over a newly hired reporter who keeps getting all the best scoops. He has stationed himself outside court, hoping to land an exclusive that will outshine hers. Wow, that was like 8%. I'm impressed.
what's this?
Judge, age 29, an exceedingly punctilious and proper judge. His only interest is overcoming the truth, and not even rumors of bias or bribery besmirch his name. Such an upright stance can be dangerous, but he is tough in body and soul, and utterly unafraid of threats or indeed actual violence. What? Sumailin had a motive? But we can't know if he did it without the murder weapon. Ah, so I need to find the murder weapon. Well, if you were a murder weapon, where would you be?
Well,
Teacher, age 26. A teacher at an academy for the science of royalty and nobility. As an idealist youth, he hoped to change the country's future through education. But the reality of the job was less rosy. Daily dealings with children who wield their exalted status like a blunt instrument have left him drained and defeated. In the back of the murder victim, duh. Yeah, but you can't keep that there. You need to, like, remove it.
well now.
Townsperson, age 22. This mysterious woman who roams the town every day in search of ideas is actually a best-selling author. Her most successful series, Lady of the Nectar, is about forbidden love between a human and a butterfly. And her readers eagerly await its next installment. Forbidden love between a human and a butterfly.
What's this?
Aristocrat, age 23. The third daughter of a noble line who has plenty of hair-raising stories to tell about the scrape she has gotten into. Her parents had a loss, betrothed her to a man much younger than her, but true love is the one adventure she has yet to experience.
Well,
Boy, age 10. The oldest son of a court scholar known around the world. He has a brilliant mind, but keeps his emotions carefully hidden. The marriage arranged for him by his parents with the daughter of a noble line is, he assumes, an attempt to shore up their family status. In any case, he knows nothing of true love. Okay, he's age 10. She's 23. I feel like there's... I have some questions. Magic, what? You wouldn't want to read a love story between... Oh my gosh, that's adorable. You wouldn't want to read a love story between a human and a butterfly?
I will get to work.
There was a person who like roamed the
Where
streets,
was I? Take
who's
that!
like a famous
work.
author, whose best-selling work is a love story between
Where? Now die!
a human and a butterfly, and like everyone's waiting for the next installment. Ruby, age 61, an elderly woman who lives in Timberane. She used to live with her son, his wife, and her grandchild, but is now all alone. Her son, who is named after a gem, just like her, committed a crime and was shipped off to Prison Island. Ah, okay, so I can be a famous author. Yes, exactly. Famous author Satan. No, not that one.
Time for some... Very well.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. So sorry. To work. I will. How's that for you? Oh dear. Now die.
Boom, broke information.
Ha.
Soldier, age 27. A soldier of the strong, silent variety. He carries out his missions without a hint of disgruntlement or displeasure, making himself a machine whose only concern is accuracy. Lives he believes are saved not by emotion, but by rationality. That's a pretty good improvement. Also, that would be a pretty good improvement. I should actually get one of these. Ooh.
I will.
Oh boy!
Very well. Oh dear. Where they? I will. How's that for you?
Ah! What are you gonna do now?
Ha.
Soldier, age 55. A hero once known as the Arms of the Kingdom for his martial prowess. Later, however, he stepped out of the limelight to keep the peace in town as a simple soldier. He loves this country and this town with all his heart.
Very useful.
Where did I get so much money?
Time for some questions. Very well.
That's bad.
To work.
Gosh dang it. Ooh, this is actually going to be a problem.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. To work. Repent. Now die. Oh dear. Away with you. Very well.
This is a problem.
That's how it's done.
Gotta hit this.
That's how it's done.
I win. A soldier, age 33. An elite soldier in a special unit that handles hazardous and difficult missions and has a correspondingly high death rate. The unit often operates in foreign lands at the requests of their rulers, but for diplomatic reasons, its successes are seldom publicized. That sounds sketchy.
I will get answers. Oh dear. Take that! That all? To work. Oh dear. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. So sorry. To work. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. That all? Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. So sorry. Where was I? Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Get ready to
That's
hear
all.
this a
To work.
lot.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Where was I? Holy light, illuminate the darkness. So sorry. Oh dear. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. That all? Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Ha!
Soldier, age 21. A new recruit who just finished basic training. He hopes to be assigned to special forces as he admires the valor they have shown in engagements all over the world. He claims to understand and accept the danger, but the truth is he has never given the risk of death any real thought.
Time for some...
Holy light, illuminate the darkness, or something like that.
Oh dear. There. So sorry. Very well. To work. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Gosh dang it.
Oh dear.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
To work. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Oh dear. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Ha!
A soldier, age 32. A soldier assigned to night patrol. In actuality, he's a spy who came to Timberane to gather intelligence. He has already made a full report to his home country about the way royalties and nobles flaunt their privilege here. About you? Okay.
Time for some questions.
2 more. Oh, good. It's only 2.
To work. There.
Oh, good.
That's
This is
all.
easy.
Oh dear. Ha!
Royal Guard, age 42. A royal bodyguard. To hold the position is a great honor, but dealing with the vanity and ill-informed decisions of the king and his family gets old quickly. Every so often, just for a moment, he can't help toying with the idea of cooperating with a would-be assassin. That's ominous.
Time for some questions. Very well. Where was I? Take that! To how's that for you? Ha!
Soldier, age 45. a middle-aged, middle-ranking soldier. He had been considering a change of occupation due to the excessive demands of his position, but not long ago his wife told him that they were expecting a child. After much deliberation, he decided to stay in the military and redouble his efforts at advancement, for the sake of his family. And one more hidden item here. Oh no. Okay, good. I already... Not worth it.
Well now.
Guard, age 41. One of a pair of guards who stands untiringly at their posts. Their stoic service has won great praise throughout the kingdom. The truth is, he'd rather go home early, but doesn't want to leave before the other guard.
Well now.
Guard, age 38. One of a pair of guards who stands untiringly at their post. Their stoic service has won great praise throughout the kingdom. The truth is, he would rather leave right away, but is afraid that if he leaves before the other guard, he'll get in trouble.
What's this?
Princess, age 24. The 8th princess of the Kingdom of Timbrain is accomplished, beautiful, and well supplied with suitors in whom she has not the slightest interest. The only time longing enters her gaze is when it falls upon a certain palace gardener who is also a childhood friend. That sounds like the plot of a few TV shows.
What's this?
Royal Gardener, age 29. This woman inherited the post of head gardener at Timbrain Castle from her father. She was a regular visitor to the palace from a young age and became close friends with the 8th princess, who is about the same age as her. Oh, well, the princess is gay. Good for her.
Well now.
Go get the gardener, princess. Girl, age 7. Granddaughter of a merchant who visits the palace regularly by royal appointment. Though still a child, she is proud of the family business and looks forward to inheriting it one day. She has plans to open stores all over the world and has already begun tentatively selecting people to run them. At age 7? Are you okay? Oh, I need to restore my reputation. I failed too much because I'm a failure. I didn't look. Ah, that's only 12,000. That's actually pretty cheap now. Geez, so many follows and only 3 emotes. Or so many subscriptions and only 3 emotes. What's gonna happen when there's more emotes? Seriously?
What's this?
Merchant, age 61. Gah. A luxury textile merchant patronized by Timbrain's royal line. She made great sacrifices to build the family business to this point. It has always been handed down from mother to daughter, but she's unsure if she wants her young granddaughter to bear the burden when her time comes. And the granddaughter is like, I've already planned everything. I will rule the world.
What's this?
Scholar, age 46. A historian researching fortresses around the world. He has come to the palace to investigate rumors of secret passages built by generations of past kings, but hasn't found a single one. His total lack of any sense of direction is one reason for this. Did I already get what's his name down here? Gotta go restore my reputation again. I hope everyone's having a blast with this. I've actually been I'm looking at the how many quests we have left. We still have a good number of quests left. But it's actually not too bad. There we go.
Well,
Roland, age 24. An artisan who beautifies houses and gardens with flowers. His bold, lavish floral arrangements elicit gasps from all who see them. He is currently assisting the palace gardener in the kingdom of Timberrain. Why do I feel like that's going to be important at some point? He has a name. Why do I feel like that's going to be important at some point? It's 50%. Are you flippin' serious?
what's the...
Elderly man, age 75. An old man who is always in the same place reading. When the guards demand he identify himself, he claims to be an acquaintance of a good friend of the king's grandfather. Verifying this connection has proven challenging. Everything just hates me.
Well,
Tiffany, age 20, daughter of an aristocrat family in Timberrain. Somewhat competitive and prone to flights of fancy, she is nevertheless wise enough to see herself honestly. She often fights with her father, who has a similar nature, but is on good terms with him, really.
what's the...
Officer, age 41, captain of the guard stationed outside the palace. Unlike the inner guards, who are considered elite and showered in favor, his men are generally taken for granted, which has bred growing dissatisfaction. As their commanding officer, he finds this a worrying development. The nerve of Mama and Papa. How could they do this to me? Why would anyone want to marry a person they've never met before? My husband-to-be is a man named Marcello. Apparently he's a donor to the Library of Montwise. But I'll bet he's just some big-headed, narrow-minded brute. Isn't there anything I could do? I don't want to marry a stranger. Well, let's go to Montwise. And where's,
I'll take that.
Are you Marcello? No, you're an octopus. Oh. Do you have any chance and interest in the mysterious octopus-esque creatures known as octopuffs? I've always thought them to be a new subspecies of octopus, but they may well be entirely different. I should like to settle this matter once and for all, but my research has stalled due to lack of funds. Surely someone out there would be willing to finance my research. Gosh dang it. Wealthy investor, scholar. Where's Bam Margera?
What's...
Margello, age 25. The heir of a prosperous business concerned in the Crestlands. His family has prized learning for many generations and is known as a generous donor to Motwise. He's an honest, earnest, and likable youth who is no less studious than his illustrious predecessors.
Well...
Margello's aide. A man who has served Margello for many years. Originally a bandit who infiltrated the family's inner circle to get his hands on their vast holdings, he had a change of heart inspired by Margello's trusting innocence and became the boy's most loyal servant instead.
What's there?
Apothecary, age 30. A diligent apothecary who has served a number of patients with his knowledge and wealth of experience. He has come to scour old medical texts for references to a long-lost method of care in the hopes that he can revive it. I have so many people I need to scrutinize and steal from. Okay. I didn't check. Okay, these two are the same. The nerd, blah 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 blah. I had no idea Margello was such a kind-hearted man. Papa always said that a person's true character shines through when they're talking to those they have power over. So if Margello treats his attendant with respect, then that must mean he's not bad at all. I think I was too hasty in my judgment. I haven't even met the man before deciding I didn't want to marry him. But I won't make that mistake again. I'm going to march over to his house and talk to him, then make up my mind. Thank you so much for your help, stranger. It's given me the courage to take matters into my own hands. Nice. Okay. And I'm not going to be worrying about the murder weapon right now. I'll figure that out at another time, or I'll just, Google it.
Mira's gone missing. She's had a hard look on her face lately. I think she may have gone to avenge her mother. I don't intend to stop her, but as the garden's keeper, it's my duty to see her home safe. If you don't mind, could you help me find her? I remember her saying something about a gondola.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll take that.
That idiot didn't.
I'll take that. I'll take. I'll take. I'll take...
Oh, wait, okay. What did you want? They don't get along very well, but I don't understand. Is it because Papa is my real Papa? But I love them both. Maybe if we all get along, we can figure something out. Oh, I should check. Oh, I can get the other 2 licenses. One look can tell you all you need to know about a dancer, right down to how they train and what their dreams are. So let's see what you can do. Show me something awe-inspiring. I'll gladly give you a dancer's license. Dancing with a partner is much harder than doing it alone. Show me what 2 master dancers are capable of, and I'll give you another license. So now I can have 3 people with the dancing subclass. I was going to say 3 dancers, and it's like, that's technically not right, because if I have Agnia, that's 4 dancers. Technically, I could have 4 dancers at the party. I could have everyone dancing together. This is awful. I stepped in a well iris. Their flowers are pretty, but their fruits are nothing but a pain in my nostrils. Can't eat them. If you accidentally step on one, the air is filled with this horrible stink. Wish we could put them to use for something, seeing as this town is overrun with them. But alas. Oh, but I have the uses for them. What's that? You can use the well iris fruit for dye? But first we need to boil it overnight with some wild grass from Cropdale to get rid of the scent, huh? And doing that produces a dye even prettier than the flower itself. And keeps bugs away too? So that's why the people over in Cropdale went through all the trouble of picking well irises. If we can produce some of that dye here, maybe it'll put this town on the map. All right, my mind's made up. I'm gonna give it a try. Thanks for your help, friend. Really appreciate the tip. Nice. What's up here? A chest. This is probably gonna... What the flip? Why is this here? This has to be for like a sub quest or a main quest. This is way too like built out for nothing. What happens if I guide him? No, that's the wrong person. Why is only Papa here? Okay, okay. Do I have the jerky for this? I do have the jerky for this.
Now we're friends.
Oh, I should do this. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to change out... Torne, and I think it's... Crap, is it Cassie or is it Agnia? I'll try Agnia first. Oh, no, it was Agnia. Oh, there's Party Banter? His meat is so juicy. A tasty meal really perks up the soul, doesn't it? Sure does. We beastlings have a saying, you know. Good meat is a special treat. It means that eating heavenly food is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Have you two ever eaten anything like that? Heavenly food, huh? I have. Happened when I was just a chickadee. See, the saloon back home serves up some incredible dishes, so my friends and I went all the time. But after that, our town got hit by some real hard times, so we couldn't go as often. Things were so bad we had to split breadcrumbs among ourselves. You mean there was no meat? That's so sad. Then one day, as we were passing by, we caught the most delectable scent. And our stomachs started rumbling something fierce. It sounded like a thunderstorm. A storm of starving stomachs? That's right. Guess the owner must have heard because he came right out and gave us heaps of skewered meat. We were blubbering like waterfalls after we devoured all that heavenly grub. The owner just grinned at us. Said nothing made him happier than seeing his customers smile when eating his food. He sounds like a nice man. After that, I went back to help clean, and guess what I found? The poor place had gone under. What? I guess I should have seen it coming. The recession hit all of us hard, including that saloon. I think that old man just wanted to see his customers smile one last time. That's a wonderful story, Particio. That man was a true shining star. I couldn't agree more. Thanks, Agnia. So I guess that tasty meat really was once in a lifetime. Sure was. You beastlings got it right. Good meat really is a special treat. So there is an achievement. I think if I do this.
Let's get to work.
Octopath Traveler? Brought along 4 townspeople as once. We're a party event, everyone. We're an Octopath. Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of them. Both Mom and Papa came together. I'm so glad. Did you two make up yet? Make up? What are you talking about? We were never fighting to begin with. You're lying. I can tell. None of you have been smiling at all lately. I've been so worried. I just want everyone to be happy. I see. Guess we can't hide it from you any longer. I'm so sorry, dear. We didn't mean to make you worry. Well, if you're sorry, please don't fight anymore. I think she's right. It's high time we stop being so stubborn. I couldn't agree more. We need to work together as a family. Yay! Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa. Go in here just so it's on my map. Because I don't know if it's on my map yet. That's another one down. Another one bites the dust. Do. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Okay, so there's two in here that one of them I need to go here because it sounds like she came here. Oh, did she not come here? Am I on the wrong side of here? Is it just New Delsta? Huh. Okay, I won't worry about that right now. Brightlands has a bunch. Catherine, oh Catherine, it was all a misunderstanding, but she's gone all the same. I can't imagine she's left town, but oh, is this truly the end for us? No. I simply cannot accept it. She's my everything. Life is meaningless without her. Gods, anyone, if you're listening, please reunite me with my dear Catherine. Okay, so it looks like a Catherine is gone. I'm just gonna steal right now. This game is too big at times.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take.
Oh, I needed a cog, I think.
What's...
Clock Tower Technician. The technician who keeps the clock tower running, known as a diligent worker, he nevertheless is a secret. He's also the anonymous artist who covers people's walls with graffiti art. He is so careful to keep this hidden that not even his family knows. Can't believe it. The last storm completely washed away the bridge. I was supposed to fix the clock tower bell on the double, but looks like that won't be happening. Who knows how long it'll take for someone to build a new bridge? Wonder if there's another way. Well, yeah, but I don't know how to get there.
I'll take.
Jeez, I thought I checked all these. Here's me thinking I've done all this before. Nope. You've done nothing, Sharky.
I'll take that.
I've scrutinized a cat, apparently. Apparently, the super important thing I did was scrutinize a cat.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
My gosh,
I'll
there's
take that.
so many items. And I know somebody in chat's being like, well, you don't have to
I'll take
steal
that.
all of them, Sharky. You don't have to scrutinize everyone, Sharky. And I'll be like, I know this. I know this to be true. And yet,
Well,
have
now.
you met me? Royal descendant, age 47. A middle-aged factory worker, completely average and ordinary, but with a great deal of pride. When drunk, he starts claiming to be descended from a royal line, much to his companion's amusement. These claims are not lies, however. He at least believes them sincerely. I'm descendant of royal line, or at least that's what my old man says. Apparently our ancestors were royalty in northern Brightlands or something. But no one believes me, not a soul. If only I had some sort of proof. Well, I apparently have proof of the next royal family tree. Family tree? So the Nix family used to rule the northern region of Brightlands, huh? And look here, these are my grandparents' names. Haha, I knew it. I do have royal blood in my veins. This should be proof enough of my lineage. I'll no longer be the laughingstock of the town. Now I can live with my head held high. Thank you. Okay, Brightlands. Down another one. I mean, you might still be the laughing stock of the town. I mean, it's not really going to stop that. You just might not be a complete laughing stock. Can't you fake a family tree? Where is the DNA testing? Magic. This is a game. That does not have DNA testing in it. I think you're expecting a little bit too much for Octopath Travelers. Ah, here we are. They have scholars that throw fireballs They know about DNA. That's what you think. They have scholars that throw fireballs and raise the dead. Why would they care about DNA? Oh, that's a dungeon. I wasn't expecting a clock tower to be a dungeon. What kind of monsters are in the clock tower? Let's guide him. The physical manifestations of time. Well, can they stop being physical manifestations and die already? Just like daylight savings time should die? Do I have to take him to the top of this flipping clock tower? I swear, if there's a boss fight.
My prey awaits.
I swear on all that is murderous. Why the flip is there a boss fight?
Punch or be punted.
What to do?
Okay, bats make sense at least. There's bats in the belfry.
Ready when you are.
I need a plan.
To work.
Cleaning time.
Cool.
Here we
Thank
go.
you.
I need a plan. Fire. Burn.
Okay, it's one of the 3 magics.
What to do?
Or one of 5 magics.
Freeze.
4.
Oh, Chet! Be healed.
Right. Thunderbirdie. Sorry.
Okay.
Where was I?
That makes sense, but I don't like it.
That's how it's done.
Cleaning time.
Thinking time. Strike them down.
Here we go. There.
Now then. Strike them down. All according to plan.
Brilliant, Professor.
I didn't give Oswald. Gosh dang it.
Don't
let's do
blink.
this.
Let's go. Sorry,
Let's do
but I need a
this.
rapid punch up.
Oh dear.
do
With the
this.
lion's grace.
Cleaning time. Playtime is over. Aber, Prince of Thieves.
Cool.
What? Suffer.
Right. I'm starving! That's my quarry!
Cool.
I need in pursuit of knowledge. This is the answer.
Oh dear. Be healed.
Now then, I'll kill you.
Let's go! There!
Cleaning time.
Where was I? Take that!
Ready?
There! Perfect, Throne! Sorry, but I need a rocket punch up.
Calculations complete.
To work. Here you go.
You're too kind, Temenos.
Where was Be healed.
Thank you.
My... Come on, Mr. Fendi!
Pretty good.
Playtime's over. Aber, Prince of Thieves.
Now, feel my wrath. This is the answer.
Still not dead.
This isn't ideal.
Right. There!
Thinking time. Roar, thunder.
Cleaning time. Hang in there.
Thank you.
Very well. Atone for your sins. You won't believe that.
Bravo, Tempest.
I wasn't expecting that.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
Let's go! Kiss!
Now then, let me look at you.
Oh.
Where? Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
There we go.
Fighting is not what I do.
I see now. It was a monster that snuck in and broke the bell. But the damage doesn't look too bad. This will be a quick fix. Give me a minute, will you? That should do it. Now it ought to be ringing. Well, like clockwork. Haha. I can't thank you enough. I'm sure the townsfolk will be happy to hear her chime too. For whom the clock tower tolls. Man, the clock tower is even prettier than the rest of the game. I don't know if that's a shot at the rest of the game or... It's all pretty. The light within the clock tower is just is especially. I mean, that's fair. Okay, it only looks like there's one left that I could do. Yep. Okay. So we got Cryslands left, Harborlands left, Totohaha, and I basically have half the game areas left. Gosh dang it. You know what? No, I'll save that for a little bit. Nothing here? I'll go up to the next level area just in case. I mean, you're right. This entire game is very pretty. And just the way that they have like lighting in some areas just really does a good job. I'm just like, I really want to like get done with side quests so that like I can just, and I know I don't have to do side quests right now. Like I can do main quests, but I'm just like, let's do some side quests or something. Maybe, I don't know. Meh. Ort, age 22. A knight of the Sacred Guard. Ever since the Pontiff's assassination came to light, the Sacred Guard has lost its authority, and Sanctum Knights have resigned one after the other. Despite this, Ort continues to press on for the sake of his fallen comrades, and his friend who perished fighting for what he believed in.
Ah, fancy seeing you here. You know, after Kaldina's death, I began my own investigation.
Oh, and these voice side quests are characters from the story. So this one was from Temenos, if I remember right.
Of everything that's happened, ever since the Pontiff's assassination, I still felt as though there were other forces at work, you see. I carry a great deal of shame these days. And the day I was betrayed, I vowed never to misplace my faith again. Then I found a clue. Vados, the architect, the man responsible for the series of murders at the heart of it all.
You died.
Had written records he kept well hidden. What I found within was simply stunning.
Oh?
He had an accomplice.
Oh?
Who could this accomplice be? I figured if I found out their identity, I'd uncover the truth. And so I decided to search the town where it all began. Would you be so kind as to assist me in this endeavor? It heartens me to hear that. Thank you, truly. We mustn't draw attention to ourselves. Let us meet in front of the underground passage.
Interesting.
Now's our chance. Don't mess it up.
Don't you worry. We'll get it back no matter what.
Anyone who passes through here is gonna have to deal with us. And
Oh. I accidentally skipped that.
And just who might these two be? They look rather suspect. And it looks as though they're on the hunt for something.
Can't people be wearing cloaks up? And be looking for things without being suspicious?
I'm afraid the only way forward is through them. But we cannot cause too much commotion. what to do.
Oh, easy. I can go to nighttime and knock him out.
Fool.
I underestimated you. Brilliant work. You know, I'm suddenly reminded of when Crick and I practiced our swordcraft together.
Please do not bring up Crick. That's still a fresh wound.
Whenever we took on a mission of life or death, we would always have each other's backs. Though I was the lesser skilled of us. In time, we both became Sanctum Knights.
On your guard. I ask you, why do you wield your swords?
Why?
Worry not. The answer will no doubt come to you in the course of this duel. Come and be baptized. Is that your best, Ort? I find your swordsmanship lacking, Crick.
Think my baptism went a little different than that.
You what? I shall not yield. Are you with me, Ort?
What? You didn't get baptized in a sword fight?
Indeed. Let us show her what we are made of.
No need. I've seen enough already.
The baptismal sword fight with the priests? It's only a month old, so who's to say?
Ort Edgeworth, Crick Wellesley. In the sacred name of the Thunderblade, I pronounce you Sanctum Knights.
Aye.
We've done it, Crick. God's blades at last.
That we are, though we've yet to accomplish anything. The journey merely begins here, Ort. Let us continue to hone our swordcraft and strengthen our will for what lies ahead.
It's been like, what? Almost a month since Crick died? For our streams, maybe a few weeks at least. I'm just crying up hearing him talk.
After that, only I was chosen to be Caldina's bodyguard. It was as though she could tell from Crick's swordcraft alone that she could never bend his will to hers. Crick always walked the righteous path, even when that made the traveling all the harder. I long to have the same conviction. Forgive me. I've talked at far greater length than I planned. Let us continue on.
Was not planning on tearing up today. Thank you very much.
I can't find it. That damn hair ornament's not here.
Cease your sneaking about. You stand in full view of the gods.
I mean, technically, when aren't you in full view of the gods?
I found a couple no-good meddlers, though.
Such a warm welcome suggests I need show you no mercy.
Damnable God's Blade!
I'm a scholar.
I see you're not alone. I shall take this one on. You take the other.
Cool, I'll do twice the work.
We'll make quick work of these intruders.
There's no one we can't teach a lesson.
I suggest you get out of my way.
I need a plan.
What is happening?
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
That's all.
What to do?
Why am I doing this again?
Cleave. Ready? Cleave.
My prey awaits. There!
To work. Blaze on, O big slayer.
My turn. Cleave.
I'm not well.
Right. There!
Very well. Blaze on, O big. Very good.
Calculations complete. Strike them down. Finished. Study harder.
I'll just electrocute them, it's fine.
Are you all right?
They really didn't touch me that much.
What's this? A crescent moon necklace.
Oh, jeez, not more of these.
Are you members of the Moonshade Order? Do you know Vados the Architect?
Huh?
Aha. I take it that you do. If the Order's believers are here, then...
Maybe they just moons. Maybe they are just moons, Magic.
Does that mean he was working with the leader of the Moonshade Order? But why would he? The Moonshade Order is the sworn enemy of the Call people. Who is your leader? And what are you searching for?
Ask your benevolent gods.
You have my profound thanks. My investigation continues apace. I swear to you, Crick, I shall stray from the path no longer.
10,000 and Sword of Oaths. Okay, that puts this at Splug. Sup? Anything in here? Ooh, there is one. Made no progress on repairing the window. His Holiness would be heartbroken if he knew our cathedral was still bereft of its most beloved feature. The problem is we lack the materials to effect repairs. If we had one large soul stone of each, the window could be restored. Do I just not have a fire soul stone? I don't have a fire soul stone. Apparently I need to steal more fires. I need to be more like Prometheus. That box. Ever since I got that box, please get it away from me. Thank you. I just stole a box and this person died. Give it back. Give it back. Huh? What was I doing? I feel like I've been dreaming for a long time. Did I accidentally start a quest that I probably should have talked to him about before I started it? Whoops. Okay, there's nothing there. There's one over here. Okay. Courtney and / Royce.
Well, now.
Why? Why? Why did you do this? Unusual tone special. Oh my gosh. Unusual tome specialist. Age 28. Head of the Unusual Tomes Department at the Montwise Library. Her responsibilities range from collecting books and making manuscripts to keeping up with the latest in the field. She has little interest in unusual tones herself, preferring a good romance novel. What do you mean at long last? Montwise Library is home to the largest collection of tomes in Celestia. Naturally, we have books from both continents, as well as collections of inscriptions from the archipelago. Sharky cry. And yet, no hype chain like Melik thought I was gonna get. That said, there are books that I have not yet found that their way to our stacks, namely From the Far Reaches of Hell, Dispatches from Beastling Island, The Curious Legend of the Great Wall. I hope against hope that we may one day count all three of these unusual tomes among our collection. I can tell you more. Jeez. Y'all are having too much fun over there. Oh, I just need the one from the wall. Okay. That's it for here. How you doing, Courtney, if it's Courtney talking? Oh, that counts as harbor lands. Interesting, interesting. We're both here. Well, I know Royce was here, or like was here on his own account earlier. Once before a human came, travelers shared food, tingly meat, so delicious. Also recipe? Having recipe can make. Waiting for recipe, tingly meat, making, okay, wants a recipe for something. Cause I mean, Royce subscribed with Prime already.
Well.
Master Fisherman, age 49. Miraculously skilled fisherman who lives in Tropohopo. Despite his abilities, he's stubborn and old-fashioned, which may be why he has no one to carry on his business. He currently has his eye on a youth who made a point of asking for training from him specifically. Just finished reading a really silly book from 1913. Jeez. That sluggard, late again. He's got skill, but skill's worthless if there ain't no fish left to catch. But you just wake up on time. Maybe you ain't getting enough sleep, but that ain't my problem. Here, go to sleep. You helped him get to sleep, did you? You have my thanks. Yeah, I bashed his head in. I was at the end of my rope trying to figure out what to do. Just bash his head in. Here's hoping it's enough to get him out of bed on time. What was the book called, Courtney? You leave the rest to me. I'll make sure he gets home all right. Almost time to cast off. So where is he? Just how much sleep does he need? The 8th year, a vital problem of married life. Interesting.
What's this?
Sleepy fisherman. Apprentice fisherman has dreamed of fishing for a living since his youth, but has trouble getting to sleep and is frequently late. Anxiety about this issue keeps him up so late that he oversleeps even more the following day. What happens if I beat him up again? I've been saving it for a while. We're coming up on our 9th anniversary, so now is the time. I mean, congrats on 9th anniversary. Coming up, at least. Good Lord, stop beating the poor man up. I mean, what I probably have to do is use Casty for it. Counterpoint. Beat the poor man up more. No, I probably should have used the apothecary. Excuse me, have you seen any pearls around here? She had a necklace, but the thread broke and the pearls scattered everywhere. Well, I simply cannot argue with that. I don't know, this is the first time I've seen this game. Try gathering them myself, but I'm a few short. Please, you have to help me. Yeah, I have a pretty pearl. Thank you so much. I think we're missing one or two. Now I can finally give her this necklace. I've been meaning to propose to my sweetheart, you see, so I worked real hard to buy this for her. Say, why don't you join me? You made this possible after all, so I want you to be there. What did you want to talk to me about? Well, I wanted to give you this necklace, and, I wanted to ask, would you, marry me, please? Before I answer you, tell me one thing. What is it you're hiding from me? Well, you see, the necklace might be a few pearls short. I tried my best to find them all, but couldn't. I had a feeling that was the case, but I appreciate your honesty. Please don't hide things from me anymore. A husband and wife should be truthful with each other after all. Wait, does that mean? Yes, I'd be happy to be your wife. Woohoo! Couldn't have done it without you, friend. Never forget this, promise. I got Cupid's bow. Cool. Oh, you. Great news. I've set on the theme for our next performance. But if you say yes to this proposal, you have about 2 good years and about 4 mediocre years and about 2 insufferable years to look forward to, according to this book I just read. Wait, what? Why? Explain? I've set it on the theme for our next performance, battle. I'm thinking on-stage conflict so real and riveting, it leaves the audience absolutely speechless. So I need actors who really know how to brawl. None of this polite stage fighting nonsense. Okay. Don't know what to do with that right now. Gormth. Okay.
Well,
Beastling, age 38. A beastling who knows only the ancient speech, old beastling, all but forgotten by the youth of today. However, because beastling society is based more on feelings than words, this is not an inconvenience one might expect. Then the woman has no choice but to get divorced and live a haunted life, turn to ghosts to spiritualism, or become a suffragette. Unless she has a baby and / or commits herself fully to Christianity. What? Excuse?
You smart? One arrow right here. Looking, thinking. Humans, beastlings, we're different, we're same. Human feelings, feeling what? Would know, but how? Sounds ringing, humans happy, not hunting, only listening. Traveler's tale, sound tool, making sound. Named lute? Lute ringing. What sound? Hearing happy? Even me?
what's the...
Sherludo, age 42. A beastling conducting the trials in this land. He only leaves the village when someone comes to undertake the trial. Though there's no law binding beastlings to the village, he has never left of his own accord out of sheer laziness. Regardless, he harbors a deep interest in the outside world. So is he wanting me to find a loot? Is that what he asked for? Let's get Particio in the party real quick. Sure.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. Apparently that means jackhammer in my captioner. Apparently I need to enunciate better. Courtney, I don't think reading things in books necessarily makes it true. Unless you read that in a book and therefore that must be true. You've read in a book that if you read things in a book, they come true. What did you want? Can't believe the best fish have been stolen again. That thief, they just take and take when I'm not looking. But strange, I keep watching till middle of the night and I don't see a thing.
What's...
Head fisherman, age 58. Head of the town's fisherfolk and the finest fisher of them all. Loved and trusted by his fellows. Fortunately, loves drinking so much that he often overindulges and oversleeps and fumbles the next day's fishing. Well, maybe that's why you're having issues. 'Cause you're drinking too much. Can't find something. This one, I think he wanted his brother. And that one, I already know I can't do. And then that just leaves... this. Can't believe it. And with my own father's own sword. Sword is a precious family heirloom. I won't be able to face my father without it. Dirty thief should be at the decaying temple in the eastern side sands. But I don't stand a chance. Okay, I gotta get the sword back at some point. Oh, perfect. One does not become a warrior overnight. You must hone your craft and grasp its secrets. Once you have mastered divine skill, I shall give you another license. Observing good technique is the first step to mastering it. As such, I would like my students to see 2 master warriors engage in mock battle. Bring another who has mastered a divine skill to bring this dojo. Master divine skill to this dojo and demonstrate your mutual prowess, and I shall give you another license. Perfect. Now I'm curious. Reports of a rare plant called the Herb of Grace Bud have reached my ears. It is said to grow on Totohaha and other nearby islands, and its effects are yet unknown. Gather some for my research and I'll gladly give you a license. There's a rare medicine that can only be obtained from the horns of a peculiar monster inhabiting the Leaflands. Defeat the beast and gather the medicine, and I will gladly exchange it for a license. Okay. I already did that one. Where? Where was the merchant one again? Oh, it's right here. I was like, where's the merchant guild? Yay ho, everyone, where's the merchant guild? Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Don't ask me any questions, everyone. I'm just a voice in the wind.
Thinking time.
You just hear the wind blow, and then every once in a while you hear hee-haw. Screw you. There's only one thing to do when merchants meet. That's right, ready to make a deal. If you can pay my asking price, I'll give you a license. Money's all that matters when it comes to your merit as a merchant. So if you're a true mercantile master, a pretty price of 300,000 leaves should be no problem, right? If you can pay that price, I'll gladly part with a license. Just check. I'm just gonna be checking the other ones real quick. Because I know for the scholar one, I have to get some. Oh, there's a chest I never got. I have to get some drops from enemies. I don't particularly know where the enemies are off the top of my head, so I haven't been worrying about it right now. At some point, I should probably worry about it. Oh, I have these. There's a foul creature living in the quicksand. Any who enter its territory are swallowed whole. Catch it and I'll give you a license. A sailor told me he saw a large shadow within a whirlpool. Rumor has it that this beast is the source of those swirling tides. Catch it and I'll give you another license. That was easy. That was like easy button easy. Oh, good. Allow me to test your thieving abilities. Steal the prized possession of this town's greatest thief, and I'll give you a license. Are you ready for a challenge? There's a legend passed down among us thieves of something called the Master Thief's Sapphire Stone. Get your hands on it, and I'll give you another license. I don't even remember where I got them. So if you're gonna ask me... what's there in Borderfell?
Right.
Goodbye, goat. I'm running away. Jeez, it's already been over 2 hours. Time sure flies.
Let the experiment begin.
Where was I?
Okay, here's what I am going to do. Where's this guild? I don't remember where this guild is.
Very well.
confused.
Come and get me.
Where is this? Oh, I remember. Duh.
Ready to be
It's the
prey?
church.
Very well.
The church is also the guild because it's a church. Tucked away amongst verdant green is a place known as the Starfall Spring. There it is said you can find a High Priest amulet, bring it back, and I shall bestow upon you a new license. To the infernal abyss, those are the words the High Priest left behind before vanishing without a trace. It is said you can find the High Priest's book of scripture there. Bring it back and you shall receive a new cleric's license. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, because I basically have gone through all of the side quests that I could easily do, which is kind of what I wanted to do. Let's change out the party. Hear more party banter. I must be on my way, but goodbye I shall not say. Hooey! I just can't get enough of you singing, Agnia. Agreed, I shall never tire of your voice. Thank you. Huh? Sounds like the tavern keep is calling you, Agnia. I wonder why. I'll go see what he needs. What did he want? Apparently my singing drew in a whole bunch of patrons. So he wanted to thank me for some drinks. With some drinks. Here you go. Talk about hospitality. Thanks, Agnia. Aye, thank you. Your song must have touched their hearts. Alrighty then. Time for me to pull out a ballad and earn us another round. Time for me to hit the dusty trail too. So bye-bye, farewell, take care, and see you. Particio, the tavern master appears to be summoning you. That was quick. Don't get too thirsty before I come back, friends. What'd he say? He said my hollering was bothering the other customers and asked me to leave. Poor Particio. Oh, I forgot. There's some side quests.
I shall be your opponent. Here I come.
I'll worry about that stuff later. Don't be mean to Particio, game.
Let the show begin. Time to shine.
I'm trying to think.
I'll do what I must.
Now then.
I know which of these I'm going to do first. Of these four.
I shall be your opponent.
All right.
I might just do Agnia's last.
Here I come. It's my turn now.
Ooh, treasure chest.
May I have this chance?
My turn.
A queen octopath.
Prepare yourself.
Now it begins. I'm sorry.
Now then.
Here goes.
Here I come.
Now then.
Bring it on. Take this.
You've got
Life, might my foe. Forgive me.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize they have so much JP job points. I did, at least for the jobs that I gave them, I did max out. I guess I should max out some other jobs for them.
You are a poison that must be
Here I
purged.
come.
Are you my next
gosh.
patient?
Now it begins.
Oh, right. I need to change Porticio's equipment. Yeah, let's give him some gloves. And a physical belt, sure. He had one piece of equipment that upped the encounter rate and one that upped the Octopath rate. Chosen apothecary, unto thee I grant new power. Cast healer on the EX skill drastic measures, which does 18 SP. Unleash a powerful axe attack on a single foe, nullifying their status ailments and enfeebling effects. The more you nullify, the more potent the attack. Interesting. Oh, I didn't find the warrior one, but I did find the dancer one.
I shall be your opponent.
And now I need to check to make sure I have the thing to lower encounters on. No. No, I don't. Oh, there's a hidden item over here. Why is there a hidden item over here? Why is it all the way over there?
Stand aside or fight.
It's my turn now.
Oh, crap. I think that has to do with the murder investigation.
You are a poison that must be
Now it
purged.
begins.
don't want to fight you. Just let me get to the altar. I should also sit. Okay. Chosen dancer, unto thee I grant new power. Windy refrain. And that does 18 SP. Deal wind damage to all foes and cause your allies to act first on the next turn. That's pretty helpful. Oh, poo. Where is the merchant one?
Let the show begin.
Yeehaw!
There's still a merchant altar, and there's still a warrior altar I need to find. I think that's the altar. The question
Are you my next patient?
How does one shark get to it? Hmm, 6,000 leaves. Nice.
Life is too precious to risk.
All right.
How? Ah.
Let the show begin. Now then.
Secret tunnel. Now everyone get your avatar references out of the way. Chosen merchant, unto thee I grant new power. Negotiate schedule. What? Pay a single foe to let you act during their turn. Okay. No, you're not doing your chapter yet. It's not your turn, Casty. Wait your turn like everyone else. Oh crap, was it that I can't do the warrior one yet? Was it locked? Okay, no. And maybe it's in the eastern.
My turn.
Yeah, okay. So it's probably in Eastern. Okay, over here.
Hey, a customer.
Prepare yourself.
So many battles. Stop. Yep, here it is. Somewhere down on the southern end.
Are you my next patient?
Now it begins.
Now it's east? Ah. I'm gonna go through that building. Chosen warrior, unto thee I grant new power. Ultimate stance, which does 10 SP. Extend the reach of your attack to all foes for 3 turns. Okay, okay. Got a bit of time. Let me be dumb.
Huh? The emblem drawn on that card. He can't be. Is that the crest of the legendary merchant Masood? Come to think of it, he was supposed to hail from around these parts. Masood, the merchant who walked the entirety of both the eastern and western continents. Every merchant worth their salt would give a left kidney to read the chronicles he penned of his travels, the mercantile manuscript. To think I'd have the chance to meet him in a place like this. I need to take a gander at that mercantile manuscript.
It's locked.
Who are you?
Howdy, you're the legendary merchant Masood, ain't you? Oh, there's something I'm dying to ask you.
It's polite to introduce oneself before shouting questions at strangers, you know.
Oh, pardon me. Particio, at your service. I'm a merchant.
So? What does Particio the merchant want with a retired old man like me?
Oh, I've heard stories about you ever since I was a chickadee. Like that time you struck a deal with that horde of bandits, or when you saved that little kingdom in the west from famine. Oh yeah, and when you scuffled with the royal family? That story stuck in my old noggin.
I asked you what you wanted with me. A merchant should know how to get to the point.
Yeah, right again. Sorry, got carried away. I'll cut to the chase. Let me read that chronicle you penned. The Mercantile Manuscript.
No. Now leave.
Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself. I have no obligation nor reason to let a nobody like you anywhere near it.
Nobody? Now listen here, that's hurtful. Besides, even a nobody's got a nobody's pride. And if I may toot my own horn, I've got some merchant chops to my name.
Oh, you do you? Then I'll give you a test. Prove your worth to me, oh nobody of supposed talent.
This is what I'm talking about. You got yourself a deal, fella.
Good. As a merchant, there is one treasure I value above all else. Bring it to me.
Huh?
If you profess to be a merchant, the answer should be obvious. Of course, if you think this test unfair, you could just give...
Interesting. I always stock whatever it is my customer's looking for. That's my merchant's creed. I promise, I'll figure out what your treasure is, fella, and bring it right here to you.
I'd very much like to see you try.
The legendary Masood's treasure, huh? I'll need to start by looking for clues. Maybe someone around town knows a thing or two about it. Time to gather information.
There's a treasure chest here, thank you very much.
As a merchant, bring it to...
What would he value above all others? Oh, there's the loot I needed. Merchant, age 33. A merchant who deals in lutes, a string instrument with roots in Henuema. His love for lutes is second to none, and he carries a wide selection of wares for any interested, whether they are beginners or seasoned professionals. The lute's tones are simple, yet mysterious and profound, which is why it is also known as the instrument of the heavens.
Thank you.
I needed one of those. I don't want to do another travel banter right now. Please leave a message after the ding. Peddler, age 28, an instability, insatiable, chatty purveyor of dried meats whose real business is information. He gathers news on the latest happenings in each and every town and dispenses it to any and all interested parties elsewhere. Seemingly idle conversation is how he replenishes his stock.
That was very helpful.
I don't know how to read, apparently. Elderly man, age 69. An old man who lost his grandchild in the war. His daughter has been despondent ever since and refused to leave the house for the longest time. Though she now leaves every once in a while, it will be some time before she knows joy again.
Thank you.
Townsperson, age 42. One of the folks who keep the town running smoothly. He helps settle those who arrive and make it their home. Once a mercenary who fought for money, his outlook on life changed after losing his wife and child in the war. He now helps people make the most of what precious time they have.
That was very helpful.
Masood's daughter. age 27, daughter of the legendary merchant Masood. She does not resent her father for discarding both herself and her mother for the sake of his business, but she does not respect him either. She simply resolves never to live the same way he did.
That was very helpful.
Let's work up.
And let's bring the child, because let's just have some fun today and ruin a man's mood by bringing his daughter.
As promised, I brought you your treasure, Masood.
You did you? Show me.
Your greatest treasure is her, your daughter.
Incorrect. Try again.
What?
It is true that many value their family above any jewel or gem. But that is not the answer that I am seeking for this particular test. Better luck next time.
Tarnation. I was sure I had it.
What is this test that father gave you?
Huh?
What father meant wasn't his treasure in particular, but what a merchant treasures most. The thing you treasure most as a merchant isn't leaves or sundries, right?
A merchant's treasure?
That's all the hints you'll get from me. Good luck.
What do I treasure as a merchant? Like she said, not leaves or sundries, that's for sure. That's it! My greatest treasure is me. In which case, Masood must feel the same way, too.
Okay.
It's worth a shot, anyhow.
Masood, age 60, once a famed merchant who traversed both continents. At the time, both land and sea routes were yet underdeveloped, so it was no small feat to visit all 8 regions. His efforts earned him the repute of a great merchant, but he lost much in the process.
That was very helpful.
You want to hire me? What is the meaning of this insult, Mr. Nobody?
I've figured out your treasure, fella. It's you, yourself. You asked me to find the treasure you value most as a merchant. I figured every merchant's got one treasure they set store by above all else. Connections they've built, book learning and experience. All these things are far more valuable than any material object, leaves included. Or am I wrong?
Correct. I'm surprised you got it.
Of course I did. My greatest treasure's the same as yours, after all.
Learning that I don't have the self-confidence to be a merchant in this world. Yeah.
Besides, your daughter gave me a friendly push in the right direction. If I couldn't find the answer after all that, I'd have no right to call myself a merchant.
I am honestly astonished that there are still merchants in this world who know how to see to the heart of matters. There have been dozens like you who have come here seeking my mercantile manuscript. Every one of them failed this test and went home empty-handed. I started to think the world had gone dull since I retired. Here, take it.
What's this?
The key to the archive in which I placed my mercantile manuscript. Read to your heart's content.
Yippee! You sure it's all right?
I've grown old. I don't have much time left. When I pass, so too will my greatest treasure, correct? So I might as well pass on a part of that treasure to you, Particio the merchant. The sum treasure of those who came before you.
You got it, fella. Thank you.
Thank you. The mercantile manuscript. You can now peruse the mercantile manuscript in the archives. The records are full of information documented by Masood. You never know what knowledge you may glean about items, equipment, or more. Let's do some reading! Demi-humans are creatures that resemble humans and yet are entirely different beasts. There are 8 major types currently known: the venomous ratkin, the reptilian lizardmen, the avian birdians, the amphibian frogins, the simian apes, the subterranean moles, and the feline cates, and the cephalopodin octopaths. Demi-humans have displayed a propensity for a much higher level of intelligence than monsters, and are known to employ tools to some extent in their daily lives. And yet, to this day, their origins remain shrouded in mystery. According to the histories, they simply appeared one day, as if by magic, throughout the world. On Cates. Cates are a skittish race, the most timid of all the demi-humans. According to myth, there was once a great war fought between humanity and the demi-humans. The conflict was long and bloody, but in the end, humanity emerged the victor. Through wisdom or foresight, the Cate alone sided with mankind during the strife, and this alliance won them a place within human society. Unfortunately, the clever and cunning nature of the Cate soon earned them the ire of their neighbors. And before long, they found themselves ostracized and cast out, labeled as traitors by demi-human and human societies. The Cate withdrew from both to pursue isolated lives hidden away from all who might do them harm. The smell of beloved delicious catnip, or catnip, seems to be the only thing that can draw them out of the hidden places they call their homes. Octopaths are the most independent of all the demi-humans and are the only ones that choose not to participate in the mythological war between humanity and the demi-humans. They are known to prefer travel to battle, and it is said that they only stop their wanderings when their time on this earth is over. There are many superstitions surrounding the Octopath. Their passion for travel and idealistic search for paradise has led some to believe they are symbols of good fortune. There are even rumors that only those of pure heart can encounter them. Of course, adults who have long ago lost the innocence of childhood can still employ cunning to improve their odds of encountering these rare creatures. Octopaths favor small, dark spaces, and so the shrewd use octopath pots to draw them out. Riddles of the demi-humans. All demi-humans possess a certain modicum of intelligence. For example, ratkin are known to steal and employ human weaponry and clothing, and birdians possess the ability to craft primitive stone axes. And yet, a burning question remains unanswered. Who fabricated the crowns and other ornaments that demi-human leaders are often seen wearing? As far as we know, the demi-humans do not possess the technology or art to craft such intricate accessories. More curious yet, both the make and material of these ornaments are clearly not of human design. So where did they come from? Where, for that matter, did the demi-humans themselves come from? This is merely a theory without any evidence to support it, but perhaps these strange creatures hail from another world entirely. The Great Wall in myth and legend. Guarding the town of Stormhail in the Winterlands is the Great Wall, a colossal construction that has long kept the town safe from external threats. A local legend states the massive fortification was raised in a single night by the gods themselves. Sturdy and strong, yet intricate in its design, it is clear that this wall is indeed a feat of engineering beyond what modern civilization is capable of. The legend of this wall continues thus. The Great Wall is merely one small segment of some greater fortress, and the central citadel itself lies deep underground. Many archaeologists have spent years attempting to uncover this hidden redoubt to no avail. More curious is the event that occurred some 820 years ago. An enormous cavity suddenly appeared in the Great Wall, though none know who created it or how. Later given the name of the Pit of Darkest, it was the catalyst for a conflict between the fallen kingdoms of Fajal and Delstash. The struggle would later be known as the War of the Great Wall. More info about the pit that we've heard about. It suddenly appeared one day. The poet Kae penned this passage some 100 years ago. On an island lost in sea, split twain, lies a portal to an alien plane. Beware, be warned, ye fools who'd approach, for none shall draw near this gate uncroach. You know, like pits do. What did I miss that we're now talking about pits? So I have access to this mercantile document, which has a lot of background knowledge. So one of the things that we've been hearing about in the main story, the Pit of Darkest, apparently 800 years ago, it just appeared. Nobody knows how it was created, it just appeared. When Kae first published his passage, it was assumed this island was a mere figment, the product of a poet's overactive imagination. However, in recent years, Kae's less well-known history as an adventurer has come to light. Scholars have begun to debate whether his poems were not fantasy, but in fact the annals of his travels. A warning for you who reads this entry. Though the existence of a portal to an alien plane seems preposterous, we must remember that what seemed impossible yesterday becomes common sense tomorrow. Sneer at what you don't understand at your own peril, for one day you may find yourself on the wrong side of truth. On weaponsmithing. There exists only 6 primary weapon categories: swords, polearms, daggers, axes, bows, and staves. Actually, this is not an accurate statement. Bound by the rules of the Blacksmith Guild, the manufacturer of weapons outside of these 6 categories is strictly forbidden. Why limit the scope of human imagination? Religion, of course. The 6 weapon types are those wielded by the gods, and they will tolerate no other, or at least that's the lie disguising the greedy truth. The fact is, it is much easier to monopolize the materials and techniques for arms production if you can limit what can be made. Or so little bird told me anyway. Whatever the truth, this prohibition, sorry, my brain just stopped, has resulted in very few wielders of whips, flails, and so on. Enchanted and magical weapons. Among the many weapons one may find in this world, some are imbued with magical properties. These enchanted weapons are both rare and powerful. There are 2 primary means of crafting an enchanted weapon. The first sounds simple in principle, but is in fact quite difficult to achieve. Few craftsmen possess the necessary skills. Simply put, Magic must be carefully folded into the weapon during the forging process. The second method is much rarer and harder to replicate. These enchanted weapons gain their power naturally. Their magic imbued over many years of use by a gifted wielder. Very few of these have been documented, and it is thought that only those with incredibly powerful wills can make these miraculous weapons spring into being. On ornamentation. What is ornamentation? Literally interpreted, it refers to ornaments worn for fashion, like a big floppy garish hat. This assumption is a common one, but it is, in fact, erroneous. The truth of the matter is that true ornamentation refers only to special jewels crafted by dedicated, sacred craftsmen. Only a handful of leaders are permitted to wear these ornamentations, partly because many of them are imbued with unique magical properties. Prime examples would be an amulet that protects against offensive magic, or a necklace that greatly increases the abilities of its wearers. Unfortunately, the knowledge and techniques needed to craft these potent relics are slowly being lost, and their rarity is only bound to increase as the sands of time continue to fall. Which is, I guess, talking about the accessories that we can use. Battle-tested armaments. To the victor goes the spoils. A long-standing tradition adhered to by those who live by the sword. The stronger take from the strong, until at last the day comes when the ultimate warrior and ultimate weapon are united. When a weapon has triumphed over countless foes, remaining undefeated in the hands of a skilled warrior, it becomes what is known as a battle-tested armament. Nowhere is it written that these armaments must be a masterwork weapon crafted by a renowned smith. No, these weapons are forged in the fires of battle. As they taste the blood of innumerable mighty warriors, they awaken to a greater power that dwarfs that of their humble origins. More battle-tested armaments? So I'll send you Audacity files for the swears. I mean, you could... I said to send the files, you just didn't. The bards sing of legendary weapons passed down through countless ages. After untold thousands of fierce battles and stunning victories, they have acquired power beyond imagining. A sword that can cleave the sun. A spear that can pierce the moon. A dagger that can send all the stars in the sky tumbling down. An axe that can split the earth in twain. A bow that can transfix the heavens. A staff that can call up calamities untold. Of course, these are mere turns of phrase. Exaggerations, no doubt. Still, very few know of the true power of the battle-tested armaments. Why, you ask? Because most of these weapons have long slept in graves beneath the soil. Ooh, these weapons sound cool. In times of yore, the gods entrusted humanity with 6 divine weapons so that they could protect themselves from evil. The Conqueror's Sword, the Warlord's Spear, the Dancer's Blade, the Lionheart's Axe, the Hunter's Bow, and the Spirit Lord's Staff. It is said that each of these weapons houses incredible power, and that those who can unlock it will earn themselves the title of Arms Master. And yet, the divine weapons were too mighty for humankind. Driven by greed and ambition, the Arms Masters soon began to quarrel amongst themselves. One by one, these artifacts were lost, and with them, the skills and knowledge needed to wield them. Still, there are some who remember. Among those few, a learned few, it is thought that the rightful heirs to the secrets of these weapons still reside in this land, passing their knowledge down through generations of chosen successors. Of course, this is more likely than not just an empty fantasy, which we have all these weapons. We spent some of last stream getting them. History of grapes and plums. Grapes, delicious grapes. They heal the body, while the tart juices of the plum revitalize the spirits. Those two restorative fruits are ubiquitous throughout the world. Yet, there's a darker side to this innocuous-seeming treats. According to some myths, their cultivation was forbidden to man by the gods themselves. There are many tales why, but two stand out above all else. Firstly, the devilish liquid called liquor can be easily made from their juices, and the gods do not look with favor on those who drown themselves in drink. The second, most widespread story states that they were prohibited because of how easily they could be turned to use as tools of war. Whichever of these myths may be true, it seems that humanity has broken a sacred promise with the divine. Lychee imports. A lychee, a succulent fruit from the outer continent that activates the latent power of an individual. Though its beneficial effects are well documented, it is equally well known for the difficulty of cultivation. Many talented farmers and merchants have tried their hand at raising crops of lychee over the years, but none of their efforts have borne fruits. Badumts. Meanwhile, a baseless rumor has long made the rounds in the cultivation community. According to some, the lychee must drink the blood of humans to produce its yield. This sinister story has been the cause of many tragedies, as unscrupulous fools seek to write their fortune in their victims' blood. Because of this, the lychee has earned itself an unpalatable appellation? No, I don't know that word. Appellation? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hold on. Appellation? Appellation. Oh, okay. The vampire fruits. Nuts, nuts, nuts! The fruits of certain trees, with a hard shell concealing nutrient-rich meat and seed within. Nuts are enjoyed the world round as foodstuffs. However, not all nuts are created equal. Those harvested from some wild trees have powerful effects that are proven to enhance a human's abilities. Scholars have classified these as rare nuts, and have poured blood, sweat, and tears into cracking the secrets to cultivating these precious products. Yet, little progress has been made. It seems the moment that cultivation is attempted, the nuts lose their special properties. The mystery remains unsolved, and so these nuts remain a highly sought after and prized commodity. Concoction is the process by which two or more materials are mixed together to craft medicine. Legend states that it was Doter the Charitable who bestowed this holy art upon humanity. Yet the truth is more impressive by far. Generations of healers have, through trial and error, discerned the medicinal effects of plants, seeds, stones, and more. They mixed, brewed, and ultimately tested their concoctions upon themselves, a testament to humanity's bravery and sacrifice in its pursuit of knowledge. Concoction, however, is not simply knowledge of ingredients' properties. No, a skilled apothecary must know how to judge a patient's symptoms and measure the correct amounts to treat their ills. As such, any apothecary able to simultaneously mix 3 ingredients is a master of their craft, and any who can mix 4 can be considered a genius. Though it is impossible to mix more than this number, it is not impossible to mix more than this number. This monumental feat is almost unheard of. Principles of the Soul Stone. Soul stones are items which, when subjected to a significant enough physical shock, can unleash effects equivalent to certain spells. Though the exact process by which this occurs remains a mystery, it has long been hypothesized that they are stones that have been imbued with the power of spirits. Recent studies, however, have given rise to a new theory that has been gaining traction among the learned. According to this theory, soul stones are the crystallized remains of a magically potent monster's corpse. If this theory is true, it may be possible for us to artificially mass produce mighty soul stones in the not too distant future. The question then becomes, to what use will we put this power once it is in our hands? Though I am excited by the possibility, I also find myself terrified of them in equal measure. Herbs and their uses. There are many afflictions which can plague a patient, and each requires a very specific herbal remedy. Confusingly enough, the herbs used to treat all of the standard gamut of ailments is the same: herbweed. This useful herb's effects can vary greatly depending on how it is prepared. Taken in one sense, it shows how precious this medicinal plant is. Taken in another, it shows just how simple the human body's makeup can be. As a side note, herbweed can also be used to add a bit of zest to cuisine. How grand! Not only can it speed someone along the road to recovery, but it can speed them to the dinner table as well. In the arid desert of Henoema, having a good water bottle can mean the difference between life and death. To better store and preserve every last drop of precious liquid, the people poured much effort into perfecting the art of bottle crafting. Among all the many types of bottles, those crafted by the small Recon clan are the finest. Manufactured through secret methods, they are unmatched in their lightweight construction and durable frames. Unfortunately for the Recon clan, their monopolization of these secrets earned them the ire and jealousy of other clans, and eventually sparking a bloody conflict. Nevertheless, what the Recon clan lacked in military strength, they made up for in brutal cunning. Their victory became assured after they hit upon the idea of filling their bottles with poison and flinging them at their enemies. It was thus that the defensive martial art known as bottling was born. Beastling foodways. Beastlings are tenacious hunters, known to stalk their quarries for days on end. Their vocation requires not just skills at tracking and felling beasts, though, but at preserving the meats of their prey as well. The earliest developed methods of preservation were simple. Salting and drying are easy and effective. Eventually, however, tired of the same old fare, there were those who sought tastier techniques. Lava steaming, saltwater tenderization, underground fermentation. All of these and more were passed down among the beastlings, and over the centuries, this led to the development of unique culinary cultures. Nowadays, in the kitchens of New Delsta's most fashionable bistros, famed chefs find inspiration in the beastlings' innovative methods. Etymology of leaf as currency name. Ooh. Herbweed, a miraculous plant required to craft every variety of healing herb. Its discovery revolutionized medicine and has saved innumerable lives, earning it the epithet. Why is my brain blanking on these words? Epithet? Okay. Earning it the epithet, the plant of the gods. Unfortunately, herbweed is notoriously difficult to cultivate and only grows natively in a few limited regions. Because of this, as the apothecary art advanced, so too did the value and rarity of this irreplaceable ingredient. Eventually, both words just being words for what you call things? Yeah. But my brain doesn't work this way. Because of this, as the apothecary art advanced, so too did the value and rarity of this irreplaceable ingredient. Eventually, this caused its price to spiral out of control. To curb this growing problem, various lands put ministers or lords in charge of overseeing herbweed production and trade, and soon the price of each precious leaf was fixed. This stability eventually led merchants, commoners, and nobles alike to begin using leaves in place of other currencies. Disputable though this is, it is widely believed that the origin of leaf, as common parlance for currency, originates from this time. Interesting. Okay, well, last shelf. I'm sorry. Southwest Celestia, where the desert sand stretches as far as the eye can see, and yet hidden among the barren dunes is an oasis, a strip of semi-arid terrain running north and south along the riverlands. Here, the soil is fertile, and barley and corn can be grown in relative abundance. Countless wars have been waged over the water and resources of this region, and not a few kingdoms have risen and fallen in this place over the centuries. It is also here that legends of priestess Henoe Kagura, the conjurer goddess, have survived and been passed down. It is in these tales that lend this land its name, Henoema. I'm probably butchering it because I haven't heard it in game yet. I'm trying my best on guessing how it's pronounced in this game. In the eye of the desert sits Sai, a fortress city, once known as the Orochi Bastion. Once held by the fortress of Yu, it was taken by Ku 2 decades ago. Northwest of this can be found Ryu, a well-known traveler's stop where information from all across the world eventually settles. One might be surprised that so many blisteringly short names like Ku and Yu are common to the desert regions. Locals say the propensity for brevity is because the longer the mouth flaps, the more sand finds its way in, but the truth of the matter is unknown. History of the Wildlands. Northwest Celestia is a barren wasteland, a blasted expanse of volcanic rock that resists even the loneliest blade of grass. The few brave souls who eke out their existence here have long suffered the sulfuric whims of Fayatsuro and its unstable neighbors. And yet, life always finds a way. Among the rock and stone dwell the Golts, an unusual large breed of goats who subsist on a meager fare of local weed. Unlike other goats, they exceed bovines in their capacity for producing milk, grow fleece more suitable for cloth than sheep, and even produce extraordinarily flavorful meat as well. In all matters of livestock, they outstrip the competition, and so have become known as the jewelers of the wastelands. The cheese produced from their milk is especially scrumptious, and has become a local specialty. As a final note, the volcanic soil conceals a wealth of valuable minerals. Many small mining towns have sprung up here, including the southern town of Orsrush, established by silver merchants Pap and Rock, who is Pap is Partitio's dad. Western Celestia is home to the small lakeside kingdom of Timberain, surrounded by great sweeps of verdant forest. This land is rich in natural resources. Thick woodland loam provides fertile ground for agriculture, and the seemingly inexhaustible supply of trees fuels industries such as lumber and paper manufacturing. The small village of Cropdale is famous for its raspberries and peaches, and its fruit pies are widely known to be especially scrumptious. That being said, this rural settlement has an abundance of peach-centric cuisine: peach jam, peach juice, peach salad, peach soup, sauteed peach, fried peach, peach pilaf, steamed peach, to name just a few. Some might say Cropdale has an overabundance of peach dishes, but that's simply because the locals just can't decide on a favorite. In the south of this area, one can find the town of Wellgrove. Though it is grown wealthy from a brisk trade, through a brisk trade with the resource-poor desert regions further south, the disparity in wealth this has created is the seed for ceaseless conflict and turmoil along the border. I love how much he's just talking about food. Southern Celestia is home to long tracts of twisting coastline, along which one can find the bustling ports of Canal Brine. During the Age of Exploration, roughly 100 years ago, ships launched from this town's piers would discover the sea routes that led to the eastern continent. Canal Brine's symbol is its colossal lighthouse, which guides ships from all corners of the world safely into its harbor. Erected roughly 20 years ago by words? I don't know words, apparently. Cadre? I could have probably guessed that. Of engineers who fled the destruction of the U. Okay. Thanks. It boasts a unique design. Yeah, I actually don't have any of the notifications right now. I forgot to set it up because meh. Special ore was polished to a mirror sheen and fashioned into a reflector plate, and the light it emits can supposedly be seen all the way in New Delta. I also didn't expect so many people to flip and subscribe so quickly. Why did y'all do this? Today, Canal Brine's Church is an important launching point for proselytizers and evangelists who come from the eastern continent to spread the teachings of the sacred flame. Southeastern Celestia is dominated by an ocean dotted by countless islands of all shapes and sizes. The largest of these is Totohaha, which was first encountered by continental pioneers 20 years ago. In its western reaches reside the beastlings, petite people with fluffy tails. On the east of Totohaha lies the town of Trupuhopu, which was established by the first continental pioneers to settle on the island. The harbor town's proximity to New Delta caused it to be developed as a resort for the wealthy. In addition, it provides many luxury goods. Such as delicious coffee beans, and now serves as an important stop along the trade routes between eastern and western continents. Since ancient times, the beastlings have long referred to the northern of the two islands as Haha and the southern as Toto. However, ever since a local festival celebrating the bonds of family and the prosperity of the entire beastling race was established, the names of both islands have been combined into one, Totohaha. History of the Brightlands. Eastern Celestia is an urban region, home to the continent's largest city. Blessed by warm sunshine and a pleasant climate, it soon became known as the Brightlands. Agricultural abundance caused the region to flourish, and people flocked here in droves. Wealth soon followed, and development soon after. Before long, buildings like theaters and game parlors were erected to entertain the ever-growing crowds. And now the light of civilization shines as bright here as the sun does overhead. At the center of all this lies the Brightlands' beating heart, New Delta. Established approximately 50 years ago by immigrants from the former kingdom of Delstash, the people gave this new home a name that honored their old. Finally, in the east of these lands can be found Clockbank, an industrial center that has prospered ever since the Age of Discovery. So tragic, no alerts for all the subs. Yeah. 3 more and then we'll be done. I'm sorry, everyone. History of the Crestlands. Northeast Celestia, a land of mountains and hills. Perched high atop one stony peak rises Ulfric's Cathedral, the center of the Sacred Flame's faith. Adherents of this religion's tenets have worshipped the sacred flame that the cathedral houses since time immemorial. An ancient record dated 1,500 years ago makes mention of the sacred flame's veneration continuing since the misty days of the past. Even through the bitterly cold winter, a century previous, the Yeah, even through the bitterly cold winter a century previous, the flame continued to warm the hearts and souls of all who visited. To both name and spirit, the sacred flame and its church are the divine lords of this land. I'm enjoying the extended lordom personally. At the base of the cathedral lies the small town of Flame Church. Though its population is small, the townsfolk make a good living providing for the crowds of pilgrims who travel here to visit the cathedral. History of the Winterlands. Northern Celestia is a frozen place of snow and ice. Its capital is Stormhail, a mountainous city that houses the Sacred Guard. Established roughly 380 years ago, the Sacred Guard was the brainchild of Archbishop Kinchler after the cold snap that assailed the eastern continent in the previous century. The order established its headquarters here. To this day, this holy organization's mission remains unchanged, to uphold law and order across the continent. It is said that Stormhail owes its existence to its guardian Glacius. Or Glacius. I think it was Glacius. Residing on the sacred peak Althay, I don't remember how to pronounce these because it's been a few weeks. It is thought that Glacius put an end to the cold snap that nearly spelled doom for all who lived here. Travel towards the coast, and you will find the fishing town of Cape Cold. Great hauls of salmon, trout, mackerel, squid, and more are brought in almost daily. In addition, many who dwell here work in agriculture, textiles, and lately, a hardy species of cold-resistant barley has caused quite a stir. And finally, the outer continents. The farthest edges of the four corners of Celestia are detailed on no maps, called the outer continents. The reasons why these vast stretches remain unexplored are many, impassably high mountains and deadly currents to name a few. Of course, in my opinion, it is less the difficulty of the task and more indolence that has left these areas uncharted. Think about it for a moment. Ku is at war with some unnamed kingdom or kingdoms to its south. Immigrants from some unknown eastern locale walk the streets of New Delsta. Fruit from the west and textiles from the north are smuggled into our lands with abandon. The unknown is a place of magical appeal to me. What sights are there to be seen across the horizon? What strange music? What surprising smells? What fascinating spices and cuisines to tempt the taste buds? All of these draw my curiosity, but more than that, all offer unimaginable opportunities for a merchant with business savvy, a healthy wanderlust. I hope the leaders of our lands move quickly to pen maps of these mysterious lands in the outer continent. Outer continent, a poor name for a universe of possibility. We are prisoners in a tiny cave called Celestia, satisfied by shadows cast by light that streams in from outside the walls which confines us. Whew. I am now curious if that outer continent they're talking about is the first game's continent. Because the first game... let me see if I can... I'm trying to see if I can find a good map of the first game. this is probably gonna have to do. Nope, that's an interactive map. I don't want an interactive map. Can I, like, save this image? Sure. Wait, I'm gonna put an image on screen if I can shrink it down enough. So you can see, because this is the first game, this mess of a map. It's not perfect, but I'm very much wondering if this is part of the outer continents. I mean, this doesn't show everything, right? No, this actually shows all of it. But like there's some like regions you don't go to the north and south, and there's some stuff to the east and west, so maybe. And the current game does have, I mean, it's not perfect, right? Because like there's like, this is like the edge of a continent. And like this map doesn't have like exactly, actually it's kind of close. It's like close-ish, so it's possible. I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop my rambling. It's almost midnight my time. Let me save the game. Thank you for everyone for joining. Thanks anyone who stuck through the lore dump. I'll be back Saturday, I guess, for some more Octopath. I'm actually probably going to start the next character story on Saturday. Yeah, I'm probably going to start the next character story on Saturday. So, fun times are going to happen. Have a good rest of your day / night / whatever. Bye.